The talk around town. Asa Mitaka, Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 1, Chapter 98. However, let me know what you guys are thinking about Asa Mitaka. Right down there in the comment section. Any thoughts, theories, or just interesting things you noticed about her, because during this video, not really a deep dive, we got one chapter. However, I want to share some of these thoughts that have been conjuring up in my head regarding Asa Mitaka in this video. So without further ado, if you could, you already know what to do. So, just a little bit of groundwork I must lay out to properly explain my thoughts. An idea mentioned at the beginning of this chapter along with throughout Chainsaw Man is that devils and their power is equivalent to how much human beings fear that idea and or object. So something such as food devils, chicken, tomatoes, sea cucumber, all throughout the series have been food devils which have been defeated very simply just due to the fact that those are ideas which people don't really truly fear. However, it goes up the scale. Ideas such as control. Control is a very scary thing. People don't want to lose control, and people don't want to be controlled. And that is why somebody such as Makima, the control devil, was able to be so strong. She had all these contracts set up so that she could fully control every aspect of her life and all the actors around her. She couldn't die. Anytime she took deathly damage, it was inflicted onto other people via her contract with the Prime Minister. She had hands-on, and not only in the government, along with the Yakuza, this with civilians and whatnot. Like, she had a real semblance of control around the world. And although she was causing chaos, it was this controlled chaos. And that's where we get into the War Devil. War is a very scary and large idea. There's so many facets to war. There's psychological war, there's informational war, and there's physical war. The physical war we've already begun to see. She can use her ability to create weapons out of human and devil flesh and bone. She created a sword already, she's created a hand grenade already, and I know that's not all the tools she has up her arsenal, but it's some of those other ideas which begin to scare me in my head. Informational war. It's something, whenever there was the presidential election, Russia was trying to screw with the US. Informational war. And what is this woman gonna do? Because she has an ideology which is very different than most of the ones we've seen throughout the series. As I was reading this chapter, I was kind of thinking of Asa as like the incel version of Denji. She has a very poor outlook on the world. However, she doesn't think there's any out for it. She believes that she has been wronged, that everybody beforehand, not even just human, but devil as well, has been wrong in her life. Her parents were eaten by devils. Whenever the classroom brings in a devil, she was happy to see the fact that it was finally about to get bopped 3 months later. And she just had this outlook that not even just devils, but humans didn't need to be around either. Humans are too busy doing corrupt activities. They were too busy worshiping individuals such as Chainsaw Man, this fake hero in her eyes who is just some vigilante devil who's running around calling himself a devil hunter. And she just has this very negative and biased view of the world. She sees the world through a very jaded perception. And I think as she goes on to exude her powers on the things that she hates, she's going to go into one of the most chaotic wars we've ever seen. They always say there's no winners in war. And I think that's how it's going to be for both devils and humans up against this woman, Asa Mitaka. She has a history of not getting along with devils. She has a history of not getting along with humans either. Both sides of the equation have wronged her, and there will not be winners in this situation with Asa becoming a devil. She is one of the strongest devils, off rip. I'm gonna say it, one of the strongest devils we've seen, because this hybrid version of her was just an absolute demon, easily able to schmink the Justice Devil, which seemingly was not a very strong, but a relatively strong devil contract. And she just exuded this blind sense of justice that is very scary to see. She obviously doesn't care about individuals around her, whether it be humans and or devils. She didn't need to kill Mr. Tanaka, but she didn't care. In a similar situation, I'm not sure we would have seen Denji do something like that. And this leads me to believe that this woman is going to go in a no-holds-bar war against all the ideologies which she hates. Things such as Chainsaw Man being able to run out free. We already saw that she's going for Chainsaw Man, or alludes to the fact that she is, just due to her looking at that poster and saying, I'm gonna make you vomit up nuclear weapons. And though outside of that, there's not too much to say about Asa at the moment, you know, we're only one chapter in, it just really got me thinking what this woman's ideology truly is, why she is about to go fight off Chainsaw Man, why she doesn't care for human life. And I just think that Tatsuki Fujimoto has created an absolute demon, somebody who is scarier than the Control Devil, than Makima. Because although control is a scary idea, war is a terrifying idea. I don't like to be controlled, you know, and nobody likes to be completely controlled. That's why you tell your parents, shut up, Mom. I'm not sweeping the floor today. I'm gonna sweep. However, an idea such as war is unavoidable. If war comes to your country, if war comes to your steps, you gotta handle it. And that's what's gonna happen. I think that individuals such as Kishibe could even die. Somebody who's the strongest devil hunter in the world. I don't know if he has a full-on chance against this devil, because she has no regards for life. He already said the best hunters are somebody who got a screw loose. She's got 17 screws loose. This woman is crazy, y'all. I'm very excited to see where Asa Mitaka takes things. I just think that this chaotic idea of war is really going to enthrall the entire country of Japan into something very bad. I think we're going to see something on par with the Gun Devil's destruction whenever it massacred all across the world, happening via Asa Mitaka. I think this really might be that point, but shit, I don't know. Just wanted to share some thoughts. Hasta luego, mi amigos.